Hey, what's up, everybody? I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Life with Mikkel. Um, so I know I've been going for a while. I had a very busy week this week. Um, I just had to run a bunch of errands and stuff. So, um, the series that I want to start currently, I forgot to introduce it to everybody the first time I posted my two videos. It's going to be called the Kingdom series, and I actually took some notes. I'm going to be going over different subjects that we go through in our daily lives and everything. So the subject that I want to discuss today is that faith equals freedom, and I'm going to tell you exactly why, because I had to realize this myself. When we're going through things in life and we feel like we aren't enough or we can't see our way out of things, it's kind of hard to believe that another outcome is possible. And through my trials and tribulations, I had to realize that, um, God never leaves us and He never forsakes us either. We just have to listen to the small, still voice, like I said in the previous video. You really have to take the time to step back and really just listen. Like, you really have to listen. When I say listen, I mean you really have to listen. Because God speaks to us in so many ways. And I'm going to share a story with you guys. And this helped me realize that faith equals freedom. You gotta excuse me, I'm smoking on the black. So, the story that I'm going to share with you guys, I'm not going to say any names. I'm just going to share little details here and there. Um, this happened in about when I was 18 years old in 2015. I was dating a person for like 2 years or whatever, and I worked my behind off. I really did. Um, I was doing a lot for them, buying a lot of things for them and everything, and the person cheated on me for like 2.5 years. And through that process, I forgot who I was. I was working, I was making money, but I lost myself in that relationship. And I really couldn't see my way out of what I was going through. And I really didn't have the faith that was necessary, not just for the faith of the future and what the future holds for me. I didn't have enough faith in myself. And it's very important for us as human beings to really have faith in ourselves. Because if you don't have faith in yourself, ain't nobody else gonna have faith in you. The first step is just believing. Even if it's not, even if you don't see anything around you that may say, "Oh, this is my future," say it anyway. Like for me, I would say, um, "I'm happy today. Tomorrow's gonna be a great day, even though I'm going through something right now. Tomorrow's gonna be a better day, and every day ain't perfect, you know." Every day is not perfect. I'm gonna tell you right now, things may come up here and there, but all you can do is brush things off. Like brush it off. You have to brush things off. If it's not in your best interest, brush that stuff off. You have to. Because most of the things that we deal with in our daily lives that ain't got nothing to do with our growth and our personal development is a distraction from where we trying to get to. And you in your own being, you have to recognize what's a distraction. You got to recognize what's in my path that's going to help me get to where I see myself. And, through me going through the things that I was going through, God sent people in my life that really helped me get through the times that I was going through the things that I was going through at the time. And eventually, by me saying, I'm going to get through this, I'm going to get through this, I'm going to make better decisions. By me saying affirmations like I am whole, I am complete, I am kind, I love myself. Most of us don't love ourselves these days. We too busy trying to chase behind other people because we love them. And sometimes, you know, depending on what type of situation you in your own personal life, I have no idea. But most people these days are chasing people that don't even love them, you know? And my advice to you is if that person don't love you, stop chasing them. Stop. I'm gonna tell you why. Because while you're chasing those people that don't feel the same way that you feel about them, about you, you're gonna lose yourself. And it's not gonna happen at the snap of a finger. It's gonna gradually happen through time. You have to have faith that you're gonna get through what you're currently going through. You have to visualize. Close your eyes. Visualize the future you see for yourself. I do this a lot. You have to visualize the future that you see for yourself and know that it's possible and have faith that the Lord is going to help you get there. And if you don't know everything, that's okay. You don't have to know everything. You just have to have faith to take the next step. Once you take the first step, God will do the rest for you. He will. And once I took the first step to step out of that situation, I was leaving a whole house that I invested a lot of money in. And I didn't know what was going to be the outcome of, you know, me leaving the house. And I was just like, okay, I'm sick of this. I can't keep going through this. I said, what do I do? So I prayed. And I asked God, I said, I don't know what the outcome of this situation is going to be by me moving out this house. But I'm going to just step out on faith. And I'm going to tell you what happened once I took that first step. Didn't know what was going to happen. I literally thought that I was going to be homeless. I literally thought that I was going to be on the street. And once I just decided, I was like, okay, I'm done. It's a wrap. Time to go. We got to get the hell out of here. This went out. That's fine. That's God telling me I don't need to be smoking on the video. Once I took that first step, the first thing I did was get all my clothes together. The second thing I did was I rented a U-Haul. Once I rented that U-Haul, I found some people that could help me move my things out. I started moving my stuff out before I knew where I was going. And this is how crazy God works. I'm going to tell you how crazy God works. I didn't know where I was going to go. I didn't know what I was going to do. I just knew that I wanted something different for myself. So once me and God had the conversation that we had, the only thing that I kept hearing in my mind was move, move, move. That's all I kept hearing all day throughout that whole day. And once I got my U-Haul filled, something said, call your old landlord. I called my old landlord, y'all. And believe it or not, there was a house that I was able to get because I stepped out on faith. Didn't even have a lot of money. I had about, I would say, $1,000.36. But in reality, they wanted like $1,500. But I said I can pay you $1,036. And I was like, okay, I don't have everything. I don't know what's gonna happen, you know. And I was nervous and I was scared and I was just like trying to figure everything out. And the person that I was talking to, she was like, I'm going to touch bases with my boss and I'm going to see what we can do. Give me 30 minutes. So I left the house that we was at. Because by this time, I called them and everything. Had them meet me at the house so I can see how the house looked and everything or whatever. And she was like, give me 30 minutes. So I was like, okay. I said, I'm about to go get me some food. And I'll be back in 30 minutes. She said, okay. Um, and the whole time I was, eating my meal and everything, I just felt something like stirring in my spirit, like something was happening, and it's hard to explain in words, but something really was happening, and I really felt like I was getting confirmation from God, and so 30 minutes had passed by, finished my little dinner, my lunch or whatever, and met her back at the house, and she was like, "All right, we're gonna give you the house." And you guys, when I tell you, on that day, I cried so hard because, like, that was the first time in my life that God showed me His true power, because I was going through a lot at the time, and I didn't know what I was gonna do, and I was like, "You sent me signs that the person that I was dealing with at the time was not for me. You've sent people into that person's life to kind of show me that this is not where I belong. And because I'm comfortable where I am and I don't want to be uncomfortable, I was staying in that situation. And once I finally just was like, okay, it's time to go. We done. It's a wrap. We're done. It's time to go. The Lord really, really showed up. So I got the house and everything, and I just cried, and I just thanked God so much, because on that day, I really, really knew that God was real. And, most of us don't believe God is real. And I'm going to tell you why you don't believe God is real. Most of us, we never step out on faith. We don't. We be like, oh, I believe, and I believe in God and everything. But do you walk in your faith? That's the question. Do you truly and authentically walk in faith and not by sight? Because faith means I'm going to take the first step, even though I don't see anything happening around me that tells me that it's going to happen. But you got to have faith in God. You got to have faith in yourself. Because in this day and age, especially with what's going on right now, you really have to step out on faith, depending on what type of situations you're dealing with in your own personal circumstances or in your own personal life. And the Bible says faith without works is dead. Even if you have faith, faith without action ain't gonna do nothing for you. It's not. And I had to learn that the hard way. Because there was times I had faith. I truly did have faith. And I'm like, okay, why isn't anything moving? Why isn't anything happening? I was trying to look around and figure out why nothing was going on for me when I clearly had faith. But the solution, when you have faith, you got to take action. Take that first step. And I promise you, the Lord will show up for you. I don't know who this message is for right now, but the Lord put it in my spirit to speak to somebody that needed to hear this today. So, I just want to say, you guys, we gotta step out on faith in this day and age. It's really, 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 really necessary. I'm so serious, you guys, and I promise you, no matter what you're dealing with, no matter what you're going through, step out on faith. And I know I done said that a lot in this video, but I really want to bam it into somebody's head that you have to have faith in yourself. You have to have faith in the things you want to create. You have to have faith in God. And you have to know that He never left you. He's just waiting for you to take the first step so He can truly show up in your life the way He knows, the way He wants to show up for you. So you can become the man, so you can become the woman that He created you to be. Because most of us, we should have been way far along by now. But the simple reason why you're not far along the way you see yourself in the future is because you haven't taken the first step to get there. You have to take the first step. You have to. Like me, for instance, I've been contemplating on doing this for years. You know how long I done sat on all this information that I have in my brain? Like I literally been sitting on this for a while. I've been sitting on this knowledge for like over 5 to 6 years. And I'm just now doing it. So you guys, we really have to believe that we can accomplish our goals. We really have to create the necessary steps to get the life that we want to take for ourselves. And we have to inspire others to do the same. Believe, create, and inspire. Those are the three main key things that I want my channel to be about. Believing in ourselves, creating the necessary steps to get the life that we want, and inspiring others around us to do the same. And if this video just touches one person, that's good enough for me. And by the way, I do want to say that I know that I haven't created the BCI network page yet. I want to apologize for that, guys. My Facebook has been acting kind of weird as far as me creating the page. But once I'm able to get a good Wi-Fi connection for my laptop, I'm going to definitely be working on that. So, yeah. Keep a lookout for that. On my next video, I definitely will be announcing some of the things that we're going to be doing on that platform. And if anybody may be going through anything, or you don't have nobody you can talk to that's not going to judge you, DM me. DM me. I'm a very loving, caring person. I really, really am. I have a lot of knowledge. I'm only 26 years old, but I've been through some real life things, you know? I don't know everything, but if I'm able to help you guys out in any way, I'll apply the advice. And, you know, I'll give you advice depending on what the situation you present me with, you know. I'll just try to do my best to help you guys out and everything. But, yeah, so faith equals freedom, guys. I really want to encourage everybody that's watching this video right now to take that first step out on faith. Whatever you want to create, I promise you, the Lord is waiting on you to take that first step for you to get the way you want to be in life. He loves you. I love you. And, yeah. I'm just so grateful that I'm able to finally get this done. So, with that being said, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, and everything. Keep a lookout for the BCI Network on Facebook. I'm going to try to do my best to put my YouTube link in the description, because I am posting this video on Facebook. Keep a lookout for the next video, because we definitely will be getting to more topics dealing with personal development and just growth as a whole and as a community. So, like I said previously, guys, if anybody wants any advice on anything, just feel free to DM me on Facebook. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. I love you. Faith equals freedom. Y'all have a good one.